4 upon 2 minus square root of 3 under square root. How do you simplify this? So first of all, in the denominator we have a number and a radical. So let's first rationalize the denominator. So multiplying and dividing by the same number means multiplying by 1, because if you multiply and divide by 2 minus square root of 3 upon 2 minus square root of 3, this and this will get cancelled. But here what we will do, to rationalize the denominator, we multiply and divide by the conjugate of the denominator. So conjugate of x plus y is x minus y. So conjugate of 2 minus square root of 3 will be 2 plus square root of 3. So 4 upon 2 minus square root of 3, then times 2 plus square root of 3 upon 2 plus square root of 3. Both will get cancelled and it is equal to multiplying it by 1, then under square root. So it is 4 times 2 plus square root of 3, and this is in the form of a plus b times a minus b, differences of square, and it is equal to a square minus b square. So we can write it as 2 square minus square root of 3 square under square root, or it is equal to 8 plus 4 times square root of 3 upon 2 square is 4 minus, we remove the square root with the square, so it is 3 under square root. Now 4 minus 3 is 1, so we have now 8 plus 4 times square root of 3 under square root. To further simplify it, we need to remove this square root. If we can write this term in terms of a plus minus b whole square, then this whole square can remove the square root, because square root means it is raised to the power of 1 upon 2. Now 8 plus 4, we can write it as 2 times 2, then times square root of 3 all under square root, or 8 plus 2 times this 2, we can write it as square root of 2 square, because again if a is under square root and you square it, it is equal to a. So we can write a as square root of a square, so we can write 2 as square root of 2 square, then times square root of 3 under square root. Now 8 plus 2, when square root of a times square root of b, we can write it as a times b under square root. So this we can write 2 times 2 times 3 under square root, then all under square root, or 8 plus 2, this we can write it as 3 times 2 square root of 6 times square root of 2 under square root. Now 8 we can write it as 6 plus 2, then plus 2 times square root of 6 times square root of 2 under square root, and 6 we can write it as square root of 6 square plus 2 as square root of 2 square plus 2 times square root of 6 times square root of 2 under square root. Now this is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, and this is equal to a plus b whole square. So this we can write square root of 6 plus square root of 2 whole square under square root. Now remove the square root with the square, so we have square root of 6 plus square root of 2. We can take square root of 2 common and write square root of 2, and square root of 3 plus 1 inside the parenthesis. This is our answer. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.